welcome back to Kerbal Space Program.
Here we are again.
Yeah.
I'm still here, working with the Kerbals.
Yeah, I've still got my executive science officer. Unfortunately, our last space endeavour was a complete and utter catastrophe as far as financial was concerned.
We declared bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Which is a thing.
Which is a thing that we had to do. I never thought I'd do it in Kerbal Space Program.
And we're back with a new company.
We're back with a new company. We've cheated a little bit to give ourselves a bit of a head start. So, for YouTube reasons, so it's a bit more entertaining for you guys, we're going to heavily edit the first sort of hour of gameplay to get back up to sort of roughly where we were as far as like getting something into orbit. We've also increased the amount of cash and science slightly, ever so slightly, the game gives us, just to give ourselves a little bit more speed as we're playing through the series. So yeah, we're going to jump between us building rockets and flying some stuff to start off with.
Yeah.
We're going to do some test runs and stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to edit, but I'll see you in the future. So we can start off.
Right, we get some upgrades in then.
So we can upgrade the runway. That's 70k. That leaves us with 70k for now.
Yeah.
And then we can probably.
We want to be able to have.
They're 225 grand to upgrade that.
Yeah.
The launch pad is 75. Tracking station is 150.
Okay.
Mission
Let's
control.
give us a little
We need to do mission control fairly soon. Mission control and tracking station. We ideally want to be able to afford those for the first orbital flight.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can do orbital manoeuvres then, which we haven't done yet. Which make me, I don't have to eyeball it to get into space to get into orbit. So that would be kind of handy. So let's go and get some.
I have a knowledge of the orbital.
Yeah, I know.
Maneuvers. Okay.
Some of it's for the audience.
Yeah, of course. So what we got then?
It's just it's all going to load in for a second.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yep. So 30. It just like for some reason it doesn't give you like the missions all just slightly trickle in because I think there's like quite a few packs on. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So we need to do the same missions that we did before.
So is this up or plane? Planes or rockets, you reckon?
We need to do. Oh, actually, because we've got the 50 science.
Ah, yes. That's...
We could probably do planes straight away, actually. So, does basic rocketry give us anything?
I think rockets would be good. Rockets always a good place to start, isn't it?
Well, hang on, we'll start basic engineering. That's 4. Structural parts is 1.
Yeah.
We'll take stability, so we can build a basic plane. And modular wings I need. Still have 40 points. So
parachutes.
Survivability 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, returnable parachutes is going to be pretty handy.
Yeah.
And 12 for basic rockets. Does that give us? It doesn't give us separators. Separators on general rocketry. It is. So it's okay. We should just save up 20 science for general rocketry, which to be fair we can probably do in science plane 1.0.
Yep.
So because I know now we can build a plane, we can go back and we should have. Yes, it's just. Why is that not loaded up? There we go.
I was going to say we don't think we need to build a glider.
No, just build and fly a plane, get some science. Oh,
thanks, Gene Kerman.
We need to have a look. They're not Kerman. The name one didn't work. I don't think. Unless. Oh no, yeah. So we've got the same. Oh, they're not called.
No.
When you go into Final Frontier, some of the names are bugged.
Oh.
Maybe it'll sort itself out in a minute. We've got Frank Martin and Eugene Rose.
Okay.
Mikhail Martin, the scientist, and Eric Basinski. That is a very accurate. I like that.
They're all quite courageous.
We've got the Russian scientist. Yeah, I like it. They've got some good stats to start off with. I like it. Can we? So Frank Martin, Eugene Rose, Mikhail Martin. Oh, so basically the original Kerbals are in there still for some weird reason, but they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So.
Yeah.
Is it Frank Martin, Eugene Rose were our two? They were, weren't they?
Pilots.
Yeah. These are the pilots. So we need to give these guys. We need to give everyone the recruit. their recruits, recruit status. Who's it? Oh, Eric.
Was it? Yeah.
Eric Baczynski. Recruit. Awesome.
Little Kerbal housekeeping there.
We have to honour their ranks and stuff. It's a big part of my life. This is Matt. So we just build a plane.
Yeah, let's get down to some science.
Plane numero uno.
Plane building montage.
All you need is a montage. A montage of building planes. We got Frank Martin.
Frank Martin.
He's our new Kerbal. Jeb, obviously, he perished. Long live Jeb. Everything looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's pitched up slightly, which pleases me. Makes it easier for takeoff. Oh. We've got a pop tyre.
A tyre blew out.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, okay, we're going to see. Well, first of all, we can get some science from this run.
Yeah.
We're going to do a crew report, and we're going to transmit the data to test out also the efficiency of our solar panel. What's this? Tyre popped. Alright, no worries. Yeah, this seems to be doing pretty well. Our energy gain. We're also going to transmit that. I don't know why it hasn't told me. Okay, so it's not enough to do 2 experiments. But we are at least getting some gain passively.
Yeah, it's going back up,
which is not bad. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a. I was going to say, I'm sure I can do a temperature scan as well. We're going to bring down the ladders. We're going to see if our Kerbal can have a look. Because I think we can. I think this is the whole point. I think we can fix things. I don't know whether I need something. So Frank, get out. Careful.
Ooh. Watch yourself, Frank.
Watch yourself, Frank. Are you pissed? Right. Replace tyre or repair wheel.
Replace tyre. It's the tyre that popped, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you need 1 spares to repair this, and Frank Martin has no idea how to fix it. He's like, nope, it's fucked.
Just looking at it. We can't replace a bulb. So I guess this is why you fly with an engineer.
Yeah, I guess this is why engineers can come in handy, a bit more handy now. So cool, that's my first experience of something actually going wrong. I was starting to think that mod wasn't working, but that's definitely working.
Yeah.
So what we can do, shut up shop, and we just call this mission a success.
Yeah.
we got the plane onto the runway, and it was there.
Science.
It did some science. Let's recover.
Well done, Frank.
Well done, Frank.
He had an easy day.
He did have a pretty easy day.
Got out, looked at the tyre.
It's fucked. I can't deal with this, boys.
Don't know what that is.
Need an engineering to sort this out. We got some nice amount of cash. Oh, we do get quite a lot now. So Frank Martin, we did award him a medal.
Medals?
Yeah.
What did he get?
He got the first service EVA, which is
It went outside.
It's a
the
bit,
first Kerbals go outside.
It's a bit cheap. He technically went outside,
Yeah.
but none of them had been there before. And he also got a research medal for getting some science for us, which is good. I don't think he does not deserve a promotion just yet. He's still a recruit. He's not even turned the engine on yet, so you know. I think we're just going to run. Just go again. We're just going to try and launch the vessel again. Do we send Frank out again, or do we give Eugene a run?
See about the next day.
Give Frank out. It's literally, it's minutes later. They just took it back in and be like, well, we'll put a new tyre on, Frank. You can go back out now if you want.
I know exactly what that is.
Well,
How did you not know, Frank?
Yeah, it's tire's flat. Makes me a bit scared now that something the tyre's gone.
It's like, one of the engines goes.
I was going to say, what if the engine blows out now? We don't have any parachutes on it. Right, okay. So there's no science to do now, so we can just start up the engines, hopefully, and not die. SAS is on. Let's, engines on. Tyres okay. Tyres have not popped. Oh, it's going nice and steady. She lifts off like a treat. Let's build up some speed. See if she spins.
Yeah.
She does spin.
Oh, I'm not sure Frank enjoyed that.
Did he not? No.
He looked a bit spooked. Banging out the science.
Some science. And the solar panel combined with the engine gain means
it's quite significant.
We can now send experiments like no one's business.
Science plane needed this. This is the next.
Science plane really did need a solar panel. I mean, this science plane, it is. To be fair, it's almost a carbon copy of the original.
It is, yeah.
But it works so well that it would be silly not to replicate the design. And we can get so much cheeky science out of this.
We love the cheeky science.
We do. I don't want to go overboard. I want to learn from my previous mistakes. I want to take it slow, incremental, make sure each Kerbal is like fully accustomed to the task in hand before we ask him to do another one. So we're literally just going to swoop round and try and land back on the runway now.
Yeah.
We're not going to go for any more cheeky science. We've got quite a bit from this. We get our extra science bonus now.
Yeah.
So.
Just take him up, bring her back in.
We need to come back in over the bay.
Quite a bit of money in the plane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an expensive plane. Oh, this was from before. I was worried then that I was getting messages about things failing. I didn't realise I got. It's nice you get a little message.
Yeah.
Frank was. The light bulb's alright though.
That's good.
He did report that the light bulb was okay, which
Frank seems quite happy.
He wasn't really asking about the light bulb, Frank, but
Frank looks to be enjoying himself.
Yeah. I have to come out before I come back in, if you know what I mean, mate.
Oh yeah.
Can't do a swoop in, give myself plenty of time to line up.
So to the Kerbals, are they just sitting in the plane and it's like God's flying the plane?
Oh no, they're piloting it.
Yeah.
He is the pilot.
So you are Frank Martin?
I am Frank Martin's wills and desires.
As a Kerbal? Which is very simple. It's mostly building
to fly and survive, really. I mean, I feel like when I get into the craft and when I start to fly, I do sort of turn into what I imagine the Kerbal's thought process is: just please don't die, please don't die. Oh, that was not good. Oh shit, I'm still accelerating. Oh, fuck, that was aggressive, wasn't it? Right, let's come for a second flyby. Abort landing.
Ooh, Frank's a bit.
He is a bit. Oh, why aren't we landing? He said we were gonna land. Well, it's because I forgot to kill the thrust, which is really important when you want to land a plane. We'll just fly out into the grasslands, come back round. Need to get a bit more juice to turn. Shit. Come on, juice your tits off. That's it. Oh We should give that a little kick around the corner. This looks a lot better, this approach. I mean, I know we're not level right now, but... Oh shit, we are only 26.
Bring down the wheels.
I might just carry it back onto the runway.
Yeah, he's happy with that.
You know,
It's fine.
he wants to just roll it back onto the runway. He wants to make sure he's on tarmac.
Bang out again. Get another flight in.
He wants to make sure he gets his medal for,
yeah.
like, you know, I'm definitely going to get my medal. I want my promotion. And then bring it to a halt on the runway. Lovely stuff.
That's pretty much where you started.
Contract complete. Fly our first plane.
So we can pick up another plane contract?
Yeah, I think it's going to be reached 2,500 feet.
Yeah.
2,500 metres. So we'll bash through a few plane contracts, I think, in quick
Yeah,
succession.
yeah, I
These
think
can be
so.
edited in quite nicely, I think. And we can stick to the same plane and just harvest shitloads. We've got 58 science. Oh, look at these medals. You've got distance record,
Yeah.
G-force ribbon, 6 Gs. Altitude, 1,000 metres. Speed record, 100 metres a second.
Nice.
First landing, which I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Took off and did a landing. Also, I think we should, I think Frank is just, oh, it's cleared up now. It's got rid of the other Kerbals, that's nice. Also, I think we should.
You get promoted?
Yeah, definitely he's a private now, isn't he?
Yeah. We'll have to give the next other pilot a crack, I think, next.
Yeah, give him a follow out, because it's only going to be an altitude test. We also probably should give him he's going to be the test. He got the test.
Yeah, the test pilot man.
The next one doesn't, because unfortunately he didn't test the plane. But you know, Eugene will have his shot in the future.
Yeah,
Definitely. All right.
Hey, Gene Kerman. How's the wife, Gene?
Oh, she's good.
What's a wife? Is that a type of rocket? No, Gene, not everything is a rocket. Some are planes. No, that's not what I mean, Gene.
Oh, you know what we can do? Because we've got an abundance of science these days.
You take up a passenger?
Yeah.
An engineer?
I think it's... Oh no, shit, it is. It's like, we need the 90 one, don't we?
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to save up some cash to upgrade the spaceplane hangar, so we can just build a boss spaceplane with no part limits.
Yeah.
Recovered our first crew from a mission. We got 800 prestige for that as well.
Nice.
So we did take the contract, I think, for getting a passenger, possibly. I don't know, but we definitely got one for the 2,500 meters.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We're just going to fly out. Same again. I did the.
Any tweaks, you think?
No.
No? Save some money?
Yeah, absolutely none. Just send it out again.
Different pilot.
Send the shelf out again. Oh, we did take the. We've got. Where is he?
Oh, I got the Taurus.
Suvi. We've got Suvi waiting for. We have Eugene. Eugene's gonna have a shot to fly this bad boy.
I think so.
He's got to take that to 2,500 meters.
Nicely parked for him.
Yeah, I think he has to land it back on the runway as well for mission complete.
But even taxiing onto it, does that count?
Yeah, you can, as long as you come to a halt on the runway at the end. You can taxi on if we don't quite make it like we did last time. It must have a certified pilot. I like that. It must have a certified pilot. You can't be sending no uncertified pilots up there. It's got to have wings. it's got to have wings. Flight to 2,000 meters, land and stop on the KFC runway or the spaceplane hangar air terminal, which I think might be the thing opposite. But we're not going to risk it. We're going to come down here.
Keep it simple to start with.
Yeah. SAS on. Boppity boppity boop. Brakes off. Hey Eugene, welcome to the Kerbal Space Program. Welcome to your maiden voyage. May it be forever better than Valentina Kerman's. Who's Valentina Kerman? We don't speak of Valentina Kerman. Why did you mention her then? I don't know, it's my fault, I do apologise.
Calm down, Eugene, you're not going to worry.
Yeah. Is she dead? Did she die in a plane? Look, let's best not go over these details right now. Okay? Just want you to fly your plane. What happened to the legendary Jebediah? I hear he was in your employment. He was like a deity to us. We went separate ways. We were on an upwards trajectory, and we'll just say that he was on a downwards one. Right, 2,500 meters is all we need to get to. I don't want to over egg it. Just like I said, short and simple, sweet little steps. Get this sweet, sweet contract cash.
Pull up bank round.
Yeah. I might even just do like a total, like, just a whoop, flip 100 meters, just a straight over, not even having to go left or right. Flights 2,500, that's good. So now we've got to land.
Sleep it round.
Let's just go straight over. That's a good test to see if it can go straight over as well.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do fine, we've not lost too much
Eugene
thrust.
doesn't seem phased.
No. That's it, we've gone past flip point Bravo, that's what I like to call it.
Oh well.
Yeah. And then we're going to come straight in for a descent.
We know we can do some flying upside down in the...
Yeah, it's perfectly capable of the old upside down flying. We can spin it round. It's lovely, nice and graceful.
Let's straighten up a little bit.
We need to lose quite a bit of altitude because we're at 3,000 meters. In fact, we're going to kill thrust completely. We might even have to do a cheeky flare on the way in here because we're going to have quite a lot of speed.
Yeah.
Just going for this is a steep attack. Eugene's in Stuka mode. Burn off some speed. And then, oh shit, we've still got like 1,000 meters to come down here over the beach. I think it's quite a steep attack angle, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna do a flyby.
Yeah.
Because I had too much altitude to land safely. That's cool. This is exactly what happened last time, and it proved to be. We do need to add a bit more welly on it though. Give it full welly. Because we're going to be doing a turn, and we're going to need that power to turn. That's a bit much. Just give it a little tickle on the throttle. That's what I like to do. Just woo, just make the engine do. Yeah. And then we'll spin round. Not that way. That way.
You think we can make vertical takeoffs on it?
We can definitely at some point make a vertical takeoff, yeah. That will be a lot easier, yeah. I don't know how, like, you know, the vertical landing. The vertical takeoff, I get the logistics, but vertical landing, that's crazy to me. Oh shit, get gears out.
Good landing, Eugene.
That was a beautiful landing from Eugene. I thought the angle was all wrong for a minute, and Eugene just perfectly got us in. What do we get? 16k for getting to the altitude. We got a speed record as well. Well done.
Good job, Eugene.
Time for a promotion, methinks.
I think so. Oh, wasn't testing a plane for the first time.
It's his first successful run out. I think you got from recruit to private after one successful flight. Got some G-force ribbon, landed on Kerbal. Speed and altitude, nice. Nice.
He's still not Frank level.
He's still not Frank level.
Yeah.
They're both privates though, but just Frank's obviously first in line to get that promotion.
And he has flown 2 missions.
I'm scared, Matt.
Why?
Oh, I found a mission to jump from an aeroplane.
Yeah, the tourist. We'll chuck him out. We'll chuck the tourist out.
Hmm. And you got to land and start your plane, man. I've got to figure out how to jump between vessels. I need a piss as well. Before we do jump from an aeroplane.
I like the flavour text for this one.
It's good, isn't it? But oh, actually, we'll upgrade mission control. So we have more missions now. Yeah, we need to have obviously something that can fit 2 people in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
That needs to be the next step.
Yeah. So I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Get to 5,000 meters. And I think we can easily do 100 meters per second. I think we've just done 200. So, yeah, end of the flight, I think.
Okay. Who gets this run up?
Back to Frank. I mean, he's our main boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
And this is pushing.
We wanted to get some time up in the plane.
This is pushing the limits of the plane a little bit more. And let's face it, we're clocking for a reason to promote this guy again.
You are. You love promoting Kerbals.
Well, I feel
That's
like
your thing, man. That's what does it for you.
Mate, I love
You've got to
giving
help
little
give
medals.
those Kerbals ribbons.
No, I love it, mate. I love it. To be honest, we need a leader. We need a leader Kerbal. That's why I want one at like some sort of officer rank.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to just give it.
Especially when we're going to take on new pilots.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're gonna have a lot more disposable cash.
Yeah.
So
what's the mission parameters for this one?
we need to go. We can do 2 in 1 here. We can do
Okay.
2 for 1.
A twofer.
We could 2-fer. We can do 100 meters per second. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. We need to do that between 2,500 and 5,000 meters.
Yeah, which we're heading that way anyway, aren't
And
we?
we do need to do this while we maintain level. So once we reach 2,500 meters, I'll flatten off for a bit, hit that speed record, make sure we're going 100 meters per second, and then we'll rise to 5,000 meters, and then pretty similar. We'll probably come back down, do a fly around of the space station, and then come in for a hot landing.
Okay. Will we get new signs to that?
Probably not at this altitude,
No.
but we've got quite a bit of science in reserve at the minute. We're just flying a few of these missions just to burn through them.
Yeah.
Just because these are all going to be altitude.
Kerbal training.
Yeah, we need to do these at some point anyway, and we're not going to get any extra science whenever we do these.
Yeah.
Unless we had unless we got more experiments.
Great takeoff.
Which is really smooth on the takeoff.
That's Frank, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Smooth Frank, they call him.
Smooth Frank Martin.
Down the snooker halls he plays at the weekend.
Frank Smooth Martin.
Smooth Frank.
So we need to go twice as high as any Kerbal's gone before.
Yeah.
Essentially, so far.
He was the first Kerbal too.
Yeah, actually not quite as high, because I think we did get quite high when we did the little loop round.
Yeah.
But I think he'll still be higher than any Kerbal before him.
So far they've always been flying towards the moon.
They are, because that is their grand ambition, obviously, is to reach the moon. Or the mun. The mun, to give it its correct pronunciation. Or the Death Star. It does look a little bit Death Star-y with the big crater.
Hopefully it's not the moon from Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Maybe that's where they think the Rapture is.
Yeah.
Right up in that
And
little
they get
hole.
there and that's a Rapture here, must be that
It's
one.
just a big hole.
Next.
Next celestial body.
It's like a much better version of No Man's Sky, really.
Oh, I could do with. Where is it? There we go.
I think we definitely have to look into getting another person on there, especially if we're going to have these random engineering problems.
Like a secondary person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Could
think
fly with
you're
an
right.
engineer.
Yeah.
I think we need to make that a goal.
So I think what we
I
could
know
do
there's
then,
missions to do as well, but
what we could do is we could turn in this mission. We're probably not going to be a million miles off getting that as far as like gameplay time.
yeah.
So I think we'll turn this mission in. Oh, there we go. Get to 5,000. We went to 6. Start to come back down.
Do a little fast flyby.
Yeah, I mean, we were a little bit further away from the space station, so I
Yeah.
might be able to actually give it a more of a decent approach.
You gotta give it a bit of speed now.
We are just going to give it an absolute nose bonk though. We're going to give it a noisy bonk. It's a technical term for a nose dive. 2,000, 3,000 meters. Yeah, let's start to pull it. I mean, this is just practice, obviously. You know, when we get a space plane into orbit, making these grand descents over the ocean, we need to get our hang of our attacks. I mean, this is looking a lot better. Start to kill off some speed, I think, as well, since we are teasing the fucking sound barrier. We're just gonna tickle. Kill speed. Kill speed. We are coming in quite hot. Hang on, I don't like this. Don't like this one fucking... not a sausage. Let's burn some speed. That's looking a little bit more reasonable. Still fucking hot though, isn't it? Let's preemptively apply the brakes. That's one last thing I have to click when I'm getting down there. That's about right, 100 meters per second coming in on approach. I can deal with that. This is looking creepily good, Matt.
Yeah,
A bit
yeah.
on the left. This way a little bit.
Frank's happy about it.
Donk. Donk. Oh shit, it's always that bit. I always flare up too quickly. Oh. This is it. Salvage that, didn't I? For a second I thought we might crash and die.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have to get this pull up, but you still had quite a bit of runway to go.
And that's a double contractor. Unfortunately, hitting a bird was the last pilot to attempt this challenge, said before he spiraled out of control. That doesn't really make sense grammatically, but I get where you're coming from. Beautiful. Mission's in the bag.
Nice.
Let's get a two-seater up and running.
I think so, yeah. I think so. And I just like the idea of having the engineer on flights. Because we've already had a tyre pop.
Yeah, and that was just like on the ground. We didn't even move anywhere. It just popped. We were just sitting there.
They was the talk of the town, and when the band was playing, that hesitation you could hear her saying, that some sensation and the people